is your boy Phoenix here. We are back for another week of racing, back at the Autobahn, right there. So a little recap from last week. I didn't do too bad. I ended up finishing third. Well, I don't know what I did. In the qualifying race, I ended up qualifying for A heat, which is good. Last year I used to start in the C heats and D heats, but this year it's A heat. The quality of driver is still pretty high. We do have a bunch of juniors this year. A few of the OGs are back. I think Ramon's coming back hopefully this week, but for sure Tim's here and myself. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I ended up qualifying okay. It was 22 something, not great considering I got a 21 in practice. I ended up being last in A heat, but first for inverted. And luckily in inverted, I was able to hold my position and finish first. That gave me like 50 points. The only thing I'd have a problem with that is that because I finished first, and I guess the first thing, one of the rules is you get a bonus point for every time you pass someone and position up. I feel like if you successfully, being the slower driver in the A heat for that day, if you successfully defend your position, you should get some bonus points as well. I didn't, so unfortunately it didn't really help much. I did get 50 points for winning first, and then in the final race I finished, I want to say 6th, maybe 5th or 6th, which isn't too bad. Again, I got some bonus points for passing people, and at least I didn't finish last, so that's always a good thing. So now we're in second week. The goal this week is to try to qualify more towards the mid-pack of Group A and hit a 21. I don't care if it's a 21.9, 21.8, 21.9999. As long as I hit a 21, I'm pretty much happy with that.
So watching your warm-up races, let people pass, guys. It's a time race.
Don't tell them that. Don't tell them. Let them figure it out. What are you doing?
Look, man. If you have to let somebody pass you guys, you can follow them and get a better time. Like, straight up. If you're
I've always been doing this.
4 or 5?
Yeah, slipstream
Please.
indoors.
For the qualifying race, like, it's very important. I'm gonna please ask you guys very generously to let people pass on the two qualifying races, okay?
Thanks you, Kaz.
Oh yeah, that was my fault.
Don't pass anybody on the.
I remember.
On the pace lap?
And watch your bumping on the position races as well. I'm not trying to discourage you guys to pass each other, but please at least find like a solid opening to pass somebody.
Yeah, Kaz.
And don't do it on the pace lap. Are you kidding me?
That was you.
Yeah, said the person who passed 2 people on the pace lap.
Yeah, that was an accident.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody have any questions though?
Point of order, just for next year or something like that. I feel like if you're in the invert first and you defend successfully, there should be some bonus points there too.
Okay. Yeah,
I mean, because remember, you got all these fast guys behind you, and you're doing a good job.
It's a genuine point.
You know?
I agree. I feel like the point they're trying to go with is if you're a fast racer, there's more opportunity for you to get more points. You know, and I feel like that's what they're trying to focus on. So.
But that takes away kartcraft. If I'm good at defending, you know, and being the slower guy there, I should be able to get some points too.
That's
Nah, man.
That's not something to be proud of.
Nah, man. Listen. I'm about the points, right? So that means also learning how to keep people behind you.
Yeah, fair point.
You like the racing version of Jake Paul.
What's that?
You like the racing version of Jake Paul with that camera.
I don't know if that's a good thing. Not sure that's a good thing, bro.
Just without the fighting. And the drugs.
Yeah, right? Hey, guys, look who's here. What's this? I thought you already got a wheel. Oh, no, you got the pedals. Sorry, brother. He's so upset. My wheel is gone. No.
It wasn't that great anyway.
That bad. Oh well. So as I said earlier today, the plan is to try to get into the 21 at least once tonight, please. I'm still not keeping my head up. I'm still not I feel like I'm hitting the throttle too hard and it's getting a lot of wheel spin, so I got to work on keeping that under control and try to get a little bit more smooth with my inputs. Right now I'm too hard on a lot of things. So if I can do that, I might be able to scrub off 2 or 3 tenths, try to get down to 22.1, and if I can get behind someone fast and not get blocked, I should be able to get a 21, at least a 21.9. I don't care if it's a 21.999. As long as it's in the 21s, I'm happy.
Only have to cut down, what, half a second?
Yeah, half a second. I mean, half a second's a lot of time. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to figure out where I'm doing it wrong. What?
I'll be happy if I get under 23.
Under 23?
Yeah.
So yeah, so if I can scrub like 2 or 3 tenths off, I'll be pretty happy. So that's the goal right now. Okay, so that was not too bad in qualifying. That time I got a 22.242, which was better than the earlier, the 22.5. Still, the goal is to get a 21 before the end of the night, so somehow I got to figure out what I'm doing wrong. I'm losing a bunch of time somewhere. If I can just figure that out, then I think I'll be golden for the next couple races. Right now we have the inverted, so that might be tough because we've got to worry about positioning and trying to gain some and defend as well. And then we have the features. So if I can find a way to get some clear air or clean room, then it shouldn't be too bad. But as of right now, that's what's been going on.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like.
How'd you do?
Terribly.
What'd you get?
22.3.
It's not too bad.
That sucks.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like.
This guy did better on his time.
For once. Finally got that 0.6 off of it.
Oh man, it just takes time.
That's a lot compared to what it was. So.
Yeah, it just takes time.
I'm happy.
There you go. Sir,
Yeah, what's up?
how'd you race?
Never felt good, but you know what? It is what it is.
Fair enough.
It'll be all right.
Fair enough.
I had my norm fifth right there every time, fourth or fifth. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Just once, I'm gonna be third. I'm so happy.
All right, and we are underway with the week 2 of the Autobahn Indoor Winter Racing League. This is the second race of the night. It is the inverted race of Heat A. Racers qualified for the final positions, but in this race, the grid is reversed. Here are our starting positions. P1, Josh. P2, Fat Muffin. P3, Whipple Filter. P4, Phoenix. P5, Ethan Danger. P6, Echo. And P7, bringing up the rear, ERXI 98. Right now, ERXI 98 is our favorite to win, but he has to get through Phoenix, whose defensive skills have been godly of late. And it's lights out, and we're off. The key for Phoenix to win this race is he's got to make sure that he stays with Tim and Fat Muffin. These guys are fast racers. These guys are always constantly in 21 seconds. If he can make sure that he can stay on their bumper and find those spots, he's going to look pretty good. But he also has to remember he has to keep defending because Echo and EXRI are pretty quick racers themselves. Josh accidentally leaves the door open, and Fat Muffin's through. Whipple Filter tries to make a move on the outside. Unfortunately, Josh slams the door on him. Phoenix needs to be patient here. Whipple Filter tries to make a move on the inside, but Josh has the inside for the next turn. Whipple Filter's ahead, but Josh slams the door on him. Does he leave the door open again? Yes, he does. Whipple Filter is now through. Oh my gosh, what a move. Phoenix tries to follow through him, but he can't. And now he has to fall behind Josh to keep up. He's got to find that hole. The key here is to be patient, but we at the same time don't want to let Fat Muffin or Whipple Filter get too far ahead. He's got to find his way through without bumping. One of the biggest things, the hardest things to do in indoor racing is finding an opening to get through without bumping your opponent, which means you got to really be good, patient. You got to set your opponents up. Phoenix is just just being patient and making sure he's defending. Josh is going defensive into the next turn. It's a big projected turn on the left. Echo's trying to find ways as well. These guys behind him, all quick racers. Saw an opening, he tried to make it. Nope. Decides to back out. Josh, you can tell that Josh's car is really slow, slowing down. He's not have the pace, the race pace, or his car is dying. Big crash into that turn, but Phoenix gives that spot back. Good sportsmanship there. Now we're entering the projected turn. Josh goes defensive. Phoenix looks like he's gonna try to go outside. Nope. Tries to go inside. The door closes. Make sure he's staying on that bumper. Josh goes defensive again into the next turn to the hairpin. And Echo, he gets through EXRI 98. And Josh is really playing the defensive line here. It looks like he's running Phoenix's line. Look what's going on in the background, guys. EXRI and Echo are really fighting for that 6th place spot. 6th and 5th place spot. There's just really no openings right now. There's not enough room in. Phoenix tries to go for the outside. Does he make a move? No! Why did he do that? No! No! Now he's got the train run on the Echo, and EXRI 98 just got through. Now this is on the last couple laps. This spells disaster for Phoenix. Now what is he going to do? He needs to find a way. He's got position on the outside to the inside. Finds the hole. He sticks with it. He's got in position for the next thing. The guys are supposed to yield the turn to him, but nope. Phoenix stays aggressive. He stays with the guys. He's got the inside line, outside into the next corner. And EXRI 98 slams the door and pushes him into the wall. Where is the stewards on that one? Oh, there he is. The stewards decided to call EXRI 98 out on that. That was very unsportsmanlike of him. Josh is still ahead. And Phoenix makes a move on the outside. Going into the projected turn, and he closes the door on Josh. He has the inside for the next hairpin. And he makes it stick. Good job on Phoenix on that point. Now, he's got one more lap after this. This is lap 11. He's got one more lap. All he has to do to the end to solidify his 4th place spot. He started in 4th, dropped down to 6th. Now he's in 4th again. He just needs to play a defensive game all the way to the end. This is a sprint to the end. He's got to keep EXRI 98 behind him. Echo's already got past him. So now this is a battle for 4th place right here. He stays on the inside. One last turn on the inside right here. And does he make it? 4th place finish for Phoenix. Here is the standings for this race. Fat Muffin finishes in 1st. Whipple Filter finishes in 2nd. Eco finishes in 3rd. Phoenix finishes in 4th. ERXI 98, our favorite, finishes in 5th. Ethan Danger is 6th. And unfortunately, Josh finishes in 7th place. But we are not done with the night, guys. We're not done for the night. We still have the final feature race. Stay tuned.
I had the inside line a bunch of times, and I was trying to go on the outside. I made a mistake there.
You almost got lapped.
Huh?
All of you got lapped almost.
A couple times I looked around and I could see everyone all pumped up. I'm like, oh, please don't make us stop because they're all going to catch up. Don't make us stop.
I made a mistake trying to go on the outside here. It was a bad mistake. I made a really bad mistake because I thought the guy was slow enough that I was able to get on the outside, and it was dumb. And there was a couple times that I had the inside, and the guy just didn't let me through.
I swear they never really understand me. I need a comment like I need a Grammy. She lays the flow with her designer panties. Yeah, we eating plenty, check the pantry. From the sound waves to the rebel lines, from the tattered bridges to expensive dishes. Now we eating ends with these new beginnings. Yet the sign a major for the bankroll, but thank the Lord that it dies in penitentiary. Nice guy, but my inside is empty. Mighty flashy with a bird's eye. Scribble gems to get my pockets lined till I get arthritis. Switch my heart is icy, walking past the bouncer like I knew somebody.